yes. They've actually been at it for 3 weeks or so. Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is November 10th, 2023. It is about it is 11:30 in the morning, and it's like 70 degrees. It actually started off pretty cool this morning. I've already been to Glendale and back just to kind of see, but it quickly actually started warming up. It's considerably a lot gloomier, but we are here today. We are in Pasadena, and we are at the famous right-hand turn. Famous right-hand turn. Let's hope that's a prelude. Anyway, these gentlemen have been hard at work for the last, I'd say, maybe 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks now, approaching. As you can see, this is what virtually the entire world will be tuned into. This section right here, more aerial shots than anything, I'm sure, wherever you may be. But behind the scenes, these gentlemen right here have been at it. Actually, it was about a month ago where all of these were already pulled into the back part of the lot. Oh, the back 40. I noticed it one day when I was headed out to Hollywood. I was like, whoa, wow, that's, I think it was not even just November, 1st of November, the last of October. But yeah, not even a week had they just been on the parking lot over here. Then within the next couple of days, I started seeing these guys already putting the platforms down, putting the blocks, and already starting to go vertical. So yeah. Oh, I keep switching my mind on what I want to do. And for me, it's always boiling down the cost and trying to figure out what to get for the best value. And you know, I may start off strong. It's like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, forget it. You know, this will be the last time. But honestly, in the heart of my hearts, I love parades. I love parades. Parades in my hometown. Not just El Segundo, but before we ended up in El Segundo. I remember just the hometowns and stuff. Huge, spectacular. Fanfare was great. And moved to Wisconsin and experienced a whole new different kind of parade. And that is where they throw candy out. And I'm like, I'm used to candies maybe at the end of the parade where Santa's going, all right. But yeah, parades are it. And I don't know. It's going to be about almost $200, I think, for just one ticket. So these are the grandstand tickets. Now, mind you, all up and down Colorado, all the way down pretty much to just even past PCC, for those people that want to pay to have these. Some of them are part of the company that sponsors this, and I will put a link to the site and everything for information in case you're going to come. Hopefully you'll come. I really have a huge feeling that it's going to be the biggest of biggest. We just recently had our queen crowned and her court presented, and currently they are busy going off and making appearances. $1 Million Row over here. And up there in the boxes on either side is where all the movie studios hang out. It's particularly very cool because the first time I ever came in here, I was just kind of amazed. I was like, wow, it's like being at a concert, you know. So with the price tag of the ticket, I think that even just includes the basic general admission. That does come with certain amenities. That being number one, and that is pretty well secured facilities. They will have the porta potties all nice and clean and everything. It'll be nice back here. What they usually do in the past experience is that they have donuts and coffee and pastries and stuff like that for the people that come over and buy tickets and stuff like that. Now that is pretty much, I'm sure, just for this section and this section alone. There are other seats, other grandstands that come down over here by Wells Fargo. And we'll kind of cover that as we go back down to finish off at the supermarket over here. That really, if you've ever been to the parade and have ventured in this section pre, during, and post, if you're brave enough to actually have muscle through your way from down there up to this supermarket, dude, you should join the military. It's no easy feat. So as we make our way out, the park over here where we did the video, it's a beautiful park. And then right over here, it's getting more and more. As we were sat over here, I've been on this side. Honestly, I kind of like, now the thing is, during the opening of the show, especially like if you stay at home and watch the show, the first part, whereas all the floats are already in place and position of appearances. So whoever's doing whatever they do with a presentation over there privately, and then they'll come over here and then they'll do the big, huge media presentation, always in front of the beautiful, ever standing, please don't ever change, it's classic, the Norton Simon Museum. We shall go and I shall show you inside one day, I promise. Benevolent Beings. See, that one's a nice one. So if you do purchase your tickets for, it's pretty outstanding. Believe me, they're working really, really fast right now, and these guys are amazing. There's the Elks Lodge. Yeah, no, it's going to get as tall as that over there, so I think usually maybe something in the area of 3 or 4 networks, plus maybe 1 or 2 over there. Plus they erect over here on this corner. My memory's getting loaded, so it's delaying. Over here, and I think last year they had another one over there in the park, way over there in the median. But no, they get good coverage, so they still have more to go. Because see, right over here is where they also put sections off in front of Wells Fargo. They got some workers up there. These folks right here, the Elks Lodge, historically been part of this. If I'm not mistaken, since the inception, pretty much. But it's busy. This place is busy, and we will also get to the Wrigley Manor here very soon. Love those columns. So I'm not sure how they're going to do it this year. Last year they had the security and stuff like that. Definitely more secure than in the previous past. Especially now, coming out of the whole lockdown situation was virtually impenetrable, actually, that first year. But we got through, though, didn't we? And that was actually unexpected. But they also have the stands right here, all along in front of the Ralphs over here coming up. And I believe Rusnik also. You know what? I think they do. Is that one of the new Jeeps? So, you know that street if you've ever been over there. Now, please, please, please chime in the comments. Ralph's. This is one of the gold mines of all gold mines. This is like Sutter's Mill. I kid you not. In California, in Pasadena, in just one day. In just one day. I'm sure they make an exception and they actually open up so much more earlier that particular day and make preparations and move stuff around. But I will try to get coverage of this again. I do love the anarchy. So I will try to also put a link down below of the post or pre. I can't even remember now. But it was usually that they did is that in a certain area, like towards the back, you can go get your hot chocolate and your coffee, and you didn't have to pay for it, but it was most definitely on the honor system. So as long as the cashier saw you with a cup of coffee or just a styrofoam cup, as you're like, oh, did you pay for that? Because you did have the option actually to pay for it. But then again, it wasn't just too long ago. The honor system, you know, you could roam around and go shopping and stuff like that. Pasadena, you know, just a different kind of a way of thinking and stuff like that. So yeah, and then you would just, as you were paying to go to the front, to go exit, then you would pay for it. Most people actually paid. Very, very few, I would say. And the fact that this place is heavily populated with tourists on that one particular day and morning and throughout the whole event and post, most tourists are usually a lot more honest than we Americans are. Honestly. But there will be stands here on either side, and especially down over on the preceding building over here. And this place will be a bustle. In fact, they actually have, while the road is open, they actually have some of the, I don't know how they do it, but they have some of the tourist buses come in through and weave and drop off people. So it's going to be interesting how it changes a little bit more and more every year, of course, trying to expand. And last year it was huge. It was definitely twice as busier than it was last year. And more importantly also, we are getting the bomber back. They made it official, and they said that the B-1 bomber is going to make its spectacular and beautiful flight. If you see the one previous, yeah, she flies. And compared to the other fighters and whatever we've had in the past, as beautiful as it is too, that bomber is just spectacular, especially since 200 feet. Honestly, it's so low that it's like almost swimming in the Keys and just touching an eagle raised belly. But well, that's pretty cool. That's definitely pretty cool. Alright, my friends, that's it. I'm gonna head back. Done. We got to work this weekend. We're going to be kind of busy. I think we're going to be busy. Certainly the paseo is going to be busy. The Saturday we have we have the tree lighting for the Christmas tree there, and depending on what it is, I got to check on the schedule. I'll put the information down below. I think I might just stick around. I haven't seen any word yet about getting the City Hall tree, though I'm sure it's got to be due this week. This coming week it's got to come. So probably on a Saturday or Sunday we'll have Pasadena City Hall tree. That should be cool. Rusnik. I saw them when I was filming the Veterans Day video. I was like, oh, someone's getting a car, or Rusnik. And yeah, that's Rusnik. I dig that blue. It's a great car, huh? Can I have one?